This video from CES 2017 is brought to you by Squarespace. Yeah, we've got them linked in the video description. You know what they do. So this is it. Monitor evolution has ended because I don't really understand how it gets a whole lot better than what I have in front of me today. This is the ROG Swift PG27UQ. And it would be a lot easier for me to come up with a list of crazy amazing features that it doesn't have. So 4K resolution, 3840 by 2160. HDR, and I will get a little bit more into that later. G-Sync, so that means if you're running an NVIDIA graphics card, you've got support for variable refresh rate technology, and it runs at 144 hertz. Well, how are they doing that? What the crap is going on here? So I pulled the plate off the back, and it's running on a single cable. So the only thing that I've seen, it's got on the spec sheet here, it's got HDMI, but come on, realistically, this isn't HDMI 2.1. They just finalized the spec like yesterday, or something like that. So it's DisplayPort 1.4. It's got two inputs, and I assumed it would be using two of them. But then I thought, wait a minute. I just saw the DELL 8K monitor. That was running off of, you guessed it, two DisplayPort 1.3s. So they've got this all closed in here. See this, my friends? ASUS won't tell me what's here, but fortunately, I have two hands. I got two hands. I know how this works. Okay, well, I can't tell exactly what they are, but if I had to guess, I would say that it's one of the only graphics cards on the market that has support for anything higher than DisplayPort 1.2. So it's probably, if I had to guess, Quadro P6000 SLI? Nobody's giving me any confirmation whatsoever. Okay, well, I'm not going to stress about that too much. The point is, this thing's coming in sometime, and by that time, hopefully there will be a system that can run it. All right, more details though. I said before HDR, but the industry has kind of decided that HDR means anything above SDR when it comes to a consumer-grade monitor. ASUS, not good enough for them. This is a gaming display, but they're like, yeah, no, we're going to do it properly. So we've got 384 zones of fully backlit, array backlit LCD goodness, which is allowing them to achieve 1000 nit peak brightness, meaning that this display with HDR10 support is not only a gaming display, it is also potentially, and I don't know much about the color space coverage. What do we got here? You guys talking about that? Looks like not a whole lot, but it's quantum dot, so I'm assuming we're doing better than Adobe RGB anyway. There's nothing that would prevent this thing from being used for content creation. What can't it do? Yeah, the answer is pretty much nothing. But just in case you don't like the gamer aesthetic, well, hey, they've got the PA32U. This puppy looks like it's built on a pretty darn similar platform. So the same 384 direct LED backlight, 1000 nit peak brightness, HDR support, all that good stuff. But on this one, they are actually calling out 85% of Rec 2020 coverage, 99.5% of Adobe RGB, 95% of DCI-P3, and 100% sRGB support. So this looks like it could be a candidate for us to move to an HDR workflow, wink wink, sometime in the future, assuming that they can get it produced sometime in the next little bit here. So how much is one of these going to cost you? I don't know. Lots. Let's say $1,500, maybe more. But they're super cool. So thanks for checking out this video, guys. Don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss any of our, I was doing the like call out with the thumb and I was doing the subscribe with the mouth. Don't worry too much about it. A huge shout out, it's been a long day. Shout out to Squarespace for allowing us to be here at CES 2017. Squarespace lets you build a beautiful website that looks great on this just as much as it looks great on this. You got your store, you got your logo designer, you got all your easy to use tools, and you don't have to take my word for it. They've got a 30-day free trial. Check it out at the link in the video description. That's squarespace.com/I had it open before and now I don't, but now it is. Squarespace.com/CES and use offer code CES17 to get 10% off your first purchase.